Top of the top. What's up? What's up? We up. Thanksgiving morning, y'all. What's up? Let's go. Hopefully everybody is straight. Hopefully everyone is good. We're gonna get into it. How it is, y'all. What's up? Intro, what's up? Good to see everybody this morning. What's up? What's up, Timo? Intro. Man, these days going fast. And at the same time, like things are dragging. What's up, OG? What's up, Tiger? What's up, Black the Free Thinker? What's up? Good morning, everyone. We're gonna jump into it on this morning, man. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all know how to come on. So you know, we got something to do for right now. You know what I'm saying? I still was contemplating how, I know I'm gonna do the lounge tomorrow, but I didn't know if I was gonna do it today. I don't know. So, like I said, I know everybody on a different schedule. Let's just get into it, man. Because, like I said, it is nothing but updates. It's nothing but a closeout. We are finally at the end of the year, and hopefully, a lot of y'all got it clear of what has actually happened. So, being that we in the holiday season, we had a time of the year where for some people it's a good time, and for some people it's just gonna be horrible. This whole rap spectrum was horrible this whole year. Now, see, we end of the year. Now, I can ask you a question. What did you get out of hip-hop music this year? What did you get out of rap music? You had a whole year. What did you get out of it? Did you get any hit songs? Did you get any good songs? Did you get anything? Or did you just get was a whole bunch of stories of abuse, failure, right? Fruity, you heard everything but music, right? Okay. So what are we actually watching now? What are we actually looking at? What are we actually even doing now? That's a question you ask yourself. Because up until last year, I had the most fun online already. People on this channel know exactly what I'm talking about. This year was nothing but smoke. Last year, after the elections, was the grand finale. This whole year was nothing but people trying to keep hip-hop going, trying to keep the entertainment going. Whole time is dead. How we know that? Because DJ Khaled got a casket to his house over 8 months ago. DJ Khaled been got his warning. But guess what? We're going to talk about it today because it's nothing but an update. Now, last year I told you DJ Khaled is a plantation owner. And I also told you when DJ Khaled pulled that stunt, he did it on purpose to make those men look like his servants. When DJ Khaled got those two men to carry him because he didn't want his Jordans to touch the ground. Then he filmed it and put it on Snapchat. It went viral, but I know what it meant. Everybody know what it meant. That know the truth, that know what's really going on. No, Khaled was flexing his power to his brothers around the world to show how he has those big men in check. Because you're not getting it. It's not like DJ Khaled was sick. It's not like DJ Khaled is a small man. No, DJ Khaled is a big man, and he made them carry him in broad daylight for no damn reason. He wasn't hurt, and he did it just to do it and show you his new Jordans because he had a deal with Jordan. No, y'all, the wickedest stuff has already happened. Everything has already been done. And I know what's going on. I think I threw this at y'all. Like, I've been knew that T-Pain got he got something going on with this gaming stuff. But like I said, they used him as a face because T-Pain went broke, but I think they're using him for a game tournament app. Long story short, T-Pain is the face of this gaming company. But he was left broke, just like Ace Hood, because DJ Khaled pimped him. What's going on, AI? Another thing people don't get. I was telling y'all, modern day slavery was going on in many, many, many different ways. Just that a lot of y'all didn't get it. Because what you don't get also, it's some people that look at you as you know what. It's some people that studied your history and they believe it. And in their mind is, I can make one of them work for me, and I can get rich off their ass. I can get rich off them just like they got rich off them back in the day. I can just do it my way. Hey, I got a good one for you, hip hop fans. Hey, bro, you love hip hop, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But check this out. If you got a say you got a white girlfriend, and somehow you just going to work and you just doing everything, and somehow she just be chilling, maybe it's something else going on. Because I told you, there's a lot of people that know your blueprint. They say in the back of your brain, it's a submissive part of your brain that nobody else has. Yeah, and as of this point, I think that's why they made rap music, because rap music was going to control that submissive part of your brain, and you was going to be a dummy for the rest of your life. Why am I saying that? Because everything has happened right in front of people's face. So today I'm going to show you something else. Everybody kept talking about white people being racist, but DJ Khaled did something I've never seen a white person do in modern time, ever. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When I've been telling y'all, white people get scapegoats for everything. Meaning is a lot of people that don't like you at all. Smile in your face every day, take your money every day. See, one thing about so-called white people, if they don't like you, they're not going to smile in your face. And if anybody does like your stupid ass, it is white people, dummy. When it comes to everybody else that don't like you, trust me, I know what's up. A lot of y'all might not know. I'm saying that because they always talked about racism, but rap made them so dumb they don't understand racism was in their face the whole time. When a man that don't even rap, don't have nothing to do with their culture at all, perpetrates that he with their culture, finds some black men to put the work and then keeps the money. That's called pimping. That's called slavery. That's slavery, guys. That's what it's called. Paying people beneath their wages. If I got on a track and rap and made a hit song and I don't get paid, what is the difference for me helping a rich man work on his farm and I don't get paid? What is the difference? See, I'm going to show you how anything through rap works on your brain. It's right in your face, but you don't see it. No, DJ Khaled, see, a lot of these test runs were to see if those men were smart or stupid. It was a lot of tests to see if those men were really woke like that. I'm not playing. It was experiments done to see if those men were woke. But once they started to see they was getting away with a lot in their face, they been knew y'all was asleep. Because at the same time, as y'all were, wearing tight-ass pants, everybody was playing in your face, but you just didn't get it. I got everything clear. We spoke about everything on this channel in real time. All right. So another thing I'm going to say, if you're new to this channel, these episodes are archives and files like libraries. It's jewels in every episode because I did it on purpose. And on top of that, it is nothing we didn't cover. So when T-Pain comes out today and puts DJ Khaled on blast on Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, family, there's nothing new around here. No, what I say, in the end, they're going to implode, meaning in the end, being that they're broke and the game is over, now they're going to start turning on each other, telling little things. So you're starting to see it. Florida, T-Pain, DJ Khaled, we the best. What's my other joke? I said family. That whole concept, we the best, is because he didn't do nothing. When Khaled say we the best, he talking about everybody that helped him, everybody he pimped. He say we as a front. You get it? Man, we really did. We had fun last night. Meanwhile, I didn't do nothing. You did everything. So I'm saying, man, that work was hard, man. We had a lot of work to do. Meanwhile, I was just watching you. That's what DJ Khaled did. We the best. He didn't do nothing, y'all. Then I asked y'all, I said, do you have any proof DJ Khaled is a DJ? Did you ever see him cut a record for real? Hip-hop fans, did you ever see DJ Khaled cut a record for real? No, Miami, you got pranked the most. I told y'all yesterday, the South, you got pranked the most. Everybody that was not from the South, born and raised, came down there and helped to flip out your states. That's what happened. And take your money. So let's go. Now, also, we're just going to get into it. This episode 1243. All right, we back at it again. So let's go, man. I'm not going to hold y'all too long today. It's a holiday. People still asleep. People ain't up. Let's go. So look, the hip-hop plantation. When you make rappers rap, you make singers sing, and you don't pay them no money, they're not going to have their publishing, and they're not getting no masters. They wasn't even getting decent checks. No, DJ Khaled pimped the hell out those black men and left them for dead. T-Pain, but we really talking about Ace Hood, because Ace Hood was his fake Lil Wayne. I told you, man, when you study this shit, they always knew the recipe. You go to that ghetto and you find you a talented young man, because the whole plan is I'm gonna get rich off his ass. And then that's it. That's how you do the ghetto. I told you the hood is certain rules to the hood. When it comes to the hood, everything is fair game. You can go to the hood, purposely find somebody to lie to. You can go to the hood, find somebody you want to turn into whatever you want them to turn into. You get that's what the hood is about. It's where people go to take their picks of dirt, or to do dirt, or to do work. So people understood this since rap music been out. It's called scouting talent. It's called talent shows. They always knew you want to get rich, you have to get your feet and hands in that ghetto some kind of way. You have to find someone that will believe in the dream. The dream is you're going to have it all. And the reality is everything is going to my bank account. But we're going to go for this ride together. See that? And I'm going to tell you, we family. Because when I keep telling you we family, you're gonna be real sleep. You're gonna think we so family, you're gonna be so comfortable. Meanwhile, it's a game play. When I told you also, hip-hop is a lifestyle where you can break a grown man. A man with kids, you can break his ass with hip-hop music and turn him into your, you know what? You can, many ways. Bro, all I gotta do is tell you what I'm gonna do for you. All I gotta do is give you a promise. And I can use that one promise and drag you along for a whole year. All I gotta do is keep saying, I got you, bro. I got you. Then you know what else all I gotta do? Spoon feed you. And you're gonna keep coming. Right? Because this how life works. Like I said, everything this year has just been revelations. When I've been throwing jokes at y'all before, like, man, half of these men don't even run their own household. I was telling y'all this for a minute, because when you understand that this whole hip-hop thing, hip-hop is really hypnosis. You can use hip-hop and put somebody under hypnosis, which is what? A spell. I can pull up on a young man in a certain car, certain jewelry on my neck. He's hypnotized. Got him. Then I pull out a certain amount of cash. I got him. He's hypnotized. He's ready to do whatever I say. That's hip-hop, y'all. It ain't nothing else to it but to do it. That's how it works. Nothing else to it. It breaks grown men. When a man can make another grown man foam at the mouth. When another grown man, you call another grown man and say, where you at, bro? You coming outside today? Yo, can you pick me up? That's what hip-hop do. Hip-hop makes a man a punk. Meanwhile, they all knew that, because the one that play the keys, the one that knows the formula, the people that actually studied sound wave and studied sound music know exactly what it can do. You can take a beast and turn them into a princess. That's what this game do. So y'all didn't understand. It was modern day slavery right in your face, manufactured by DJ Khaled. He was just doing it to see if y'all was gonna say nothing. No outrage, no black outrage. So therefore, like I said, these are all dead topics. I already told you the black card is finished. All that shit is done. Nobody cares about it. And I just bring up these updates because after this year, you're not going to be getting too many more of these conversations, right? Like next year, my plan is to stay away from all these zesty topics and all these old topics. Like, I'm trying to get away from all that. Also, I got futuristic updates for you today. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Now, let me show you this AI shit. When I tell you, man, AI be pranking, man. Now, let me show y'all what makes this whole thing spooky now. These are all the things, right, I've been noticing, but I've been keeping it myself. Now y'all get to witness this one. Now, remember when I was telling y'all things like one of my backgrounds of work experience is warehouse, shipping and receiving. I was just talking about that the other day, right? So check this out. Out of nowhere, I get an alert from Indeed because I always keep my resume up to date just to stay in tune. Just yesterday, I get this. Your background in customer service and warehouse experience could be a strong match for this job. So when people told me I ain't no jobs, I told you I stay in the loop. Jobs be coming at me. But it's not that. It's just that I was just talking about this and it gets sent to me. Now, mind you, the truth is, me and the bro was just talking about warehouse last night. And right after that, I got this fucking alert. So I'm telling you, everything connected. AI is connected, y'all. You see, I'm talking about, this is what I be telling you how my life different. Meaning I could not even think about, I told you this is my background. Meanwhile, I could be minding my business. You want this job? You want this job? Here you go. You was talking about it. You want this job? Here you go. Customer service, warehouse, bingo. That's how the shit work. So when I was telling you like this shit just my hobby, that's one thing. But when I was telling you about AI for real, that's a whole nother thing, because me talking about it, I know the phone picked up on it some kind of way. Indeed, just send it to me. Mind you, I don't check it. I don't go in there. Because this how the thing work, y'all. See, so you see, your background in customer service and warehouse experience could be a strong match for this job. Sending me jobs. Bingo. Now, y'all know I've been joking all week on the robots in the warehouse. Boom. So I just want y'all to see this the thing. This is stuff that happened to me with AI. Let's get into the episode. All right, let's go. Because hip hop rap is disgraceful, man. You know why? Because everybody like allowed it to happen, loved it. Family, DJ Khaled pimped the hell out of black men. I be trying to go without saying these words, but it's no way around it, y'all. He pimped the F-U-C-K out of those black men. He had them working. We the best. We taking all this we shit. No, it was all about him the whole time in his pocket. Use them black talented men. What's that? Go in that booth. Go in that booth, write some hits, make some songs. But this what y'all gotta get. Let's bring it up to date, y'all. I got them once again because they exposing themselves. The end of an era ends this year. Now check this out. Who was the main one that tried to destroy T-Pain from the beginning? So T-Pain, they were out to destroy you from the rip. The plan was you're going to be destroyed. Your new style of singing that they love is going to be erased. You're not going to bring no new talent that we don't do. And you're going to be broke in the end. Because that's how it's going to work. Khaled going to get your money and your career going to be over with. There you go. I said I ain't going to say it. Thank you, Jermaine. Check it out. Check it out. Now you see it? Can y'all see it now? Now look. Once again, I'm asking y'all again. Nobody can answer these questions I've been asking y'all. I need you damn hip-hop fans that talk all this rap. I really be needing y'all to step up and go hard. Not like your bro. No, DJ Khaled, he a DJ. What you talking about? No, he a DJ. Y'all never say nothing. Now I'm asking you, how did DJ Khaled get a star and for what? He ain't in no movies. Why did he get a star, y'all? And I'm dead serious. I don't know. And your boy Hov ain't got a star. How did this man get a star? He had to get that star for being an actor in real life, for acting like a DJ in Miami. He had to get it for being a real life actor. He might have got it because he acted like he loved black people. He acted like he had love for the culture. But I think that's what he got a star for, y'all. And I think DJ Khaled also is in the top 10 pranks on black men after 2020. No, y'all, come on, y'all. Somebody got to check me. We got to get this shit right today, man. How did this man get a star? You can't buy a Hollywood star, y'all. You can't buy that. You can't buy those. Sorry to tell you that, y'all. You can't buy those. That means his name is Stone forever. That means he did something. He did something that Hollywood respected. That's how that worked, bro. You feel me, sis? He had to do something Hollywood respect him for. But the thing is, you got to figure out what did he do. See what I'm saying? You know for a fact he didn't rap. You know he didn't rap. And you know he was no actor. It's not even like he had a TV show. But he did some acting somewhere. He had to do some acting. You get that star when you were acting, when you were icon. And you got to have some type of acting under your belt. Like 50 got one, right? Don't 50 got acting? Ashanti got a star, y'all. Ashanti got acting on her career. People forget that about Ashanti. Coach Carter, get it? He gotta, you get this shit. Wendy Williams, she be on TV. You gotta be something with television, something with film, something with acting to get a star. Some kind of way. Or you got to be majorly influential. He did something to get it. Now, I need y'all to figure that shit out. No, bro. DJ Khaled might have been the first, like, this regular guy. They just turned into this, just let him play this character and this shit works. DJ Khaled could be somebody's rich and famous son. You know what I'm saying? It could be that simple. Fool. You know them princes overseas? You know all those rich men overseas? For all we know, he could be one of their nephews, one of their sons the whole time. See what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to show y'all how green y'all be, man. To this day, people don't know. The only thing you're gonna know about DJ Khaled history, you're gonna know he was a DJ on that radio. Now, if you can prove me some history before that radio, then you got something. But if you can't do that, no, you bought the story you was told. What's up, y'all? No, because after 2000s, like right around that time, they started just putting out-of-towners and putting people in position. Same way they took Charlamagne out, all the people from South Carolina. He didn't work that. You're going to see he wasn't the man down there. They sent him to New York and made him the man. Because the game was putting different people from putting people to influence your cities that's not from your city. Putting people in your community that's not from there. When you grew up, the radio wasn't like that. All right? The radio wasn't like that. When I grew up, every DJ on the radio was from New York City. And that's just what it was, for the most part. There was no such thing as New York radio got a DJ from Cleveland on there. The spokesman from Cleveland's on the radio. You go to Atlanta and the DJ's from Wisconsin. It wasn't like that. It's going to be somebody from Atlanta, Georgia. That's how it was. But when they started to influence you, we put people in your cities that's not from your cities, and you're going to look up to them, and they're going to inspire you, even though they're not even from your city, which means they don't give a damn about your city. And that's what they did. Nobody from the soil, Greg Street from Miami, don't give him the power. You give it to DJ Khaled. See what I'm saying? I know about Greg Street. I know about the real DJs from every state that really was on the radio. You're going to, because they was on the radio in the 90s. You're going to see after 2000 and going on, they started getting the real DJs off the radio. The real DJs, the real voices, they started putting these puppets on there. DJ Khaled. Get it? Meaning this whole, the key is with DJ means they control the music. That's the key to DJ. They control the music. They control how things flow. See, when DJ Khaled's put on top of Miami, he's the one saying, we're not playing that. We playing this. We're not playing that. When you got all these groups in Miami and Florida trying to get on, he's the one to make sure y'all never get on. When y'all think y'all gonna get a deal and they spinning you in circles, throwing your shit in the trap, stealing your stuff, stalling you out, it's never coming out. You're gonna keep paying, going to clubs. Next thing you know, somehow your whole team go to prison. Somehow, meaning that album y'all were working on, somehow it never came out. And that's how this been going for 2 decades. So my point is this. Now you got the proof, which you should already know. It's just that T-Pain telling you out his mouth. Khaled pimped they ass, y'all. I'm talking. Yo, I think T-Pain, pardon me. I think T-Pain and Ace Hood, I think they might have got pimped the worst out of any celebrity in this game. Because T-Pain got rich fast, y'all. And T-Pain had talent. And T-Pain had a lot of hits. First of all, he got jerk. Akon put a I remember T-Pain told me already when he signed a deal with Akon gave his ass $10,000 up front. They already knew T-Pain was a bitch. Plus, T-Pain really was a nerd, y'all. He wasn't like that. T-Pain was like an in the house nerd type of guy in the room making music. That's what he was, y'all. I told you they do this stuff on purpose, man. They love when you was in that church because they look at you like you a punk. They love to get that church boy. They know how to play them keys and sing. Because they know that church means you know how to play and you know how to sing, you know how to do something. They love to get those church boys. Why? They also are naive, y'all. Everything they do was on purpose. This is why, bro, if you could sing, but you a little street, but he could sing, he in the church, they're going to take the church guy because he's easier to control than you. You too smart for your own good. You know how to sing, bro, but you street. You can't play with you like that. See, they love to get those church guys, those church people. Why? The church people are trained to take foot up their ass. It's just what it is. So they know that. Get a man, get a boy out there, church man like T-Pain, really with talent. And the plan is from the rip. When we first find him, the plan is we gonna get rich off his ass. That's the plan. We're going to sign you in 2005, but the plan is we're going to be rich by 2007 and you getting dropped 2008. That's the plan. And that's why they do it like that. What else they do? Get them a young man out the church, mama's boy, no real family like that, no goons in his family, no hitters, and you about to get dragged. Because the planner, look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The way this thing used to work, when they sign you, they already know if they're going to jerk you anyway off the. See, the plan, see, that's what people didn't get. See, you see how rappers crying at the end, man, I didn't get my money. See, what they don't get is they know when they sign you if they're going to jerk you if or not. I threw that shit the other day. See, if they got respect for you, that man you signed the contract with, he's not going to play with you. Even if he ain't even going to offer you the deal, meaning, yo, bro, you my bro, I can't sign you because basically I'm not trying to jerk you like that. So that's just how it worked. But my point is, the CEO knows exactly what's going to happen for you in the end. They already know that. They already know if I'm going to jerk him or I'm not. Because they already know he's a guy I can't play with like that. They know that before you sign a check. They know that before they even decided on signing you. Before they even decide if I'm a son, yeah, he go rap, he talented, but I don't know, he might be a hitter for real. Or, you know, he kind of rough around the edges. I don't know. I don't want to sign him, but they know if I do sign him, I can't play with him like that. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things they know. Then they might sign you and okay, you the rapper like this. You talented, you got all the skills, but he know you slow for real. He know you dumb. You don't fuck around, talk too much. You told him shit like you dropped out. Man, I had it bad growing up because they feed off your story too. A lot of y'all don't know that, dummy. Yo, man, I ain't had no father. You know, I dropped out in 8th grade and I had to do this. So he already know now you're stupid. You don't know too much. You don't know your contract. He also know you ain't got no muscle. So he already know you getting jerked. It's 2016. It's already his mind. You getting jerked. You ain't gonna figure it out to 2024. But he already know, yeah, you getting jerked. Because you already told me your whole layout. That's how this game works. So I told you they pick people strategic. Like with women, you got 2 women. Both of them can sing. Both of them look good. But guess what? They know this woman, she got a family behind her in that church. Whole church behind her. Preacher, uncles, cousins, brothers. They know you can't play with that church girl. Now you got this other girl. She can sing ass off, but she got no backing. She already told him, yeah, my mom fell out. You know, I don't really have no family like that. And we went through a lot. And I'm like a loner, you know. Woman, you're getting jerked because they already know. It's easier to sign you and jerk you than that family with 50 motherfuckers coming to that label to get their money. So I'm saying, if I told you they know who to play with, this game is also they know to play with, and you get what you signed up for. And I'm going through all that because to show y'all it's not a coincidence. He jerked 2 black men we know for a fact. We the best. T-Pain tells Shannon Sharp that DJ Khaled was a fake friend. Y'all didn't learn yet. There's no such thing as friends in this industry. Why you think as a YouTuber, ain't no such thing as friends. Ain't no such thing as friends in entertainment, y'all. At all. Meaning, the only way it's friends is if y'all associates, is if y'all in 2 different worlds and y'all met on some genuine shit and y'all not competitors. You get it? Meaning, only way it's real friends is if we merge our companies. Rewind. Only way we real friends is if we merge our companies. Now let me give you some more proof. When did you see Jay-Z and Diddy merge their companies? When did you see rappers merge their companies together? Meaning we really gonna get this money together. See? You ain't gonna see that. The rap game was the most degenerate, hateful, deceitful, disgusting genre in the history of music, period. All right? This is what it was. That's what it was. That's what the rap game was. Great cutthroat, great thirst bucket. You get it? It was never no honor in it. And if you got into this game thinking honor, you already fooled yourself. You deceived yourself because you're going to get exactly what you came for. So when T-Pain told us he got 10,000 to sign from the rip with Akon, of course you was going to get pimped because Akon already told him what you did. You get it? So let's go. No, DJ Khaled should be arrested. No, T-Pain is a punk. Know why? He didn't sue his ass. Don't tell me how you got jerked. You should have sued his ass. You should have did something. I would have filed for slavery charges. Same way, family. It happened to a lot of people I know. It's people that was working for companies, y'all. It's people that I knew working for nursing companies. People was playing with their check, playing with their money, and people got tired of their ass and told on them, and they had to pay all that back pay. Because that's how it works. When you play with people's money, that's low-key, that's slavery, y'all. It ain't no low-key slave. That's what it is. If you work for me 2 weeks and you don't get your check on payday, and I keep playing with your money, you look all the free work I got out your ass. I got free work. Fulfilling my obligation, my contract. I'm slaving your ass. And I know people had companies doing that to people. Man, they told on that woman, man, they got all their back pay. Because that's the shit that happens. So like I say, T-Pain, if you really want your money, fool, sue for that back pay. But I know you can't do that because you were compromised, bro. I know what happened to you. No, y'all, they put y'all in the twist. They put them in the jam so much they can't even fight for their money. Like I said, I know what's up. Them guys play dirty, bro. That's right. See it now? I wonder who's behind T-Pain being slaughtered. Then again, T-Pain was winning with that art. So you got your facts now. Everybody y'all know for a fact that was talented. Everybody, people like their music. Let's go back. Now I get to prove everything to y'all, man. When I said we went through this thing called you gonna like people. When you just like music, y'all, you didn't care how nobody looked. You didn't care about that. That's why I love the essence. That's why I'm doing what I do. The essence was you like stuff because of what you heard. You heard the song. You might didn't see the video. You didn't care about no damn video. Ain't no video ever needed. You never needed a video to make you like a song. Told you, everybody started going backwards and stupid. And this is why you started liking fake celebrities, because that guy to the right made it about you're going to like me. After 2000 came in, it was about you liking them, not the music. I stress that. Because if it's 2025, 26, go back to 2000. If I asked you how many hit records do we have from all of them put together, okay? So you see how easy it is? You would just been liking people. Had nothing to do with music. So when the music is gone, I want y'all to get it clear. It's gone because they destroyed it. When you destroy the talent, everybody upcoming, blackball them. Everybody trying to get in, keep them out. Everybody that's in the game, control them. What the hell you gonna have left? That's what they did, y'all. So why the game is dead is because people let it die because nobody said nothing either. Hip-hop was your culture, but you didn't fight for it and you didn't stand up. So everybody played with it. And they played with you because you were supposed to be the main person that started it, love it, and the greatest at it, but somehow you the loser in it. It was, I knew this a decade. When French Montana was the top rapper, at the same time, DJ Khaled was the top DJ. I been knew the so-called, I been knew that shit. Everybody became a star except for your ass. The past decade. Those Drake in there too. You will clearly see everybody became a star opposite of New York City. That's what y'all still didn't get. Everybody opposite of New York became a superstar. When I told you it was set up where nobody ever was going to be on those two guys' level. Say three. Because you from the Bronx, bro, you was never going to top Fat Joe. Because it was designed a certain way. They said it was like that. If we ain't going to be the top from New York, nobody is. But I already knew this shit. I knew this when Max B went to jail. I knew that back then. I always knew this shit about these guys, man. The proof was in y'all face on what happened to Nas. But I told you that eat the shit. Y'all, a lot of y'all was on the other side, not so much. Y'all didn't know what happened to Nas. I know rumors. I know about Nas before he first got his deal, bro. Before he first did the album, I know rumors. As far as I know the work Nas put in certain things, I just know, and I know what they did to him. And I know Nas was in that booth dropping them albums before them. So I seen them trying to get him out the way in real time. As a New Yorker in New York, I seen the whole play. The shit worked, and I said, damn, me and the homies know this. Everybody know this on my team. We all know. So I watched what they did to Nas, what he did to Nas. I watched him do that shit to anybody else that's what happened. I watched how that man could make everybody turn on you. From the radio station to the label to the fans. He been doing that, turn fans on you since 22. It's 20 years plus now, since 2000. And you're gonna like him. That's why I say it's never been a time when y'all didn't like him. You don't get it. I told you, you still don't get it. It was never a time you didn't like him. You clown Fat Joe. You clown Diddy. Y'all clown Diddy. You didn't clown him yet. That is how you know the effect he have on their mind. But this is what I'm trying to tell them. Jay-Z is the reason why they all finished. Because the same thing to the T-Pain, he did to y'all. You just don't know it. Dummy. He did it to everybody. He stole everybody ass out and destroyed everything you love. No. Family. It wasn't just T-Pain wasn't going to make it. Man, nobody from New York City was going to make it. When I said they just kept giving you knockoff celebrities, low-level shit with dreams and hopes. He the next one. We bringing New York back. I knew that shit back then. I knew that before Max went to prison. Because Max was the last one left back then, and Max was the last one that I was rocking with. When I was rocking with Max, I wasn't rocking with them back then. Because that's the truth. I was rocking with Max and French. Because that's what it was. Always been street on, underground. So I was dealing with Max and French back then when they was nowhere to be spoken about. I know what's up. So when Max went down, that was it. New York, you're going to see clear as day. Once Max B went to jail, that was it. You're going to see it was Max B about to bring it back. Chase Drugs about to bring it back. Stat Bundles about to bring New York, man. You're going to see after them guys left, that was it. And it was never going to happen again. But y'all didn't get that. Those dudes are black clowns, guys. My state's always going to end bad for you one way or another. And the main thing is you're going to die broke. Fucking with them, you're going to be broke. You got to find you some new money. So the only thing that pissed me off is that these people always talking about racism. But when I peeped, they were so dumb, they didn't even know racism was in their face. This is the most racist shit ever. What I say, if that was me, I would have dropped his ass. I would have never picked him up. I would have quit that day. And you see that, man. You see the men's face. You see their face. He did it on purpose. But then like when I was telling y'all with Kanye, when they do pictures and videos, they endorsed. Thank you very much. He endorsed by those Jordans. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Fifth. He was endorsed with Jordan. No, y'all don't get image. I can't believe y'all love cameras and phones all this time, but you still don't understand what the science of image. You still didn't understand a picture speak 1,000 words. Because you always see things your way. Now let's have some fun. If a white man did this, what the hell would you say? A white man with blue hair, blind eyes did it, what would you say? That's why I show you you're blind, baby. You're blind to the facts. You 3/5 of a human being. That's why you don't see shit. If that was a white man, what you would have said? All right. He did the same. He did worse. He did this shit. That's what a white man had slaves doing back in the slave day when they want to step in the pool, in the water. That's the same shit. Now you think all the DJ Khaled brothers. Think all the races. Think everybody. He made them proud. He was still able to do that shit. He was able to do the same thing they did 200 years. He was able to do that shit now. This means buck breaking, stupid. That means buck breaking. Told you I don't know nothing but rap. This means he buck broke their ass. That means he run their ass. That means he got mind control over them. When you watch the Django and he tell you it's a submissive part in the back of their brain. You control it. See that? You will see the picture. He was making a statement with this video. This video went viral around the world. And then after that, they showed Khaled going back home. He went home for Ramadan. No, y'all, this was him flexing for the brothers, or his brothers. I know what this about, man. This was to show that after 2000, 2020, this still how y'all get down in Florida. This still y'all mindset. It is not a coincidence he went and got the darkest men he could find to do it. It's not a coincidence. The money he took from every rapper, they were dark. It's not no, y'all. Everything DJ Khaled did was what he know what he was doing. Get it? All this shit was on purpose, y'all. This was modern day buck breaking. Period. Why, bro? I told you it's not enough. It's not no money man gonna pay me, bro. It's not gonna happen. The only way I'd have did some shit like that, if he was my real homeboy I grew up with, and his leg, and something was wrong with his leg. Like he leg broke, he fucked up. That's the only way to do some shit like that. Meaning a man can't even pay me for that. Fool, you had to grow up with you. You had to be my homeboy, and you really was messed up and couldn't walk. That's the only way I'm gonna carry another man. Fool, that's just me. He couldn't pay me $5,000 to do it, and you gonna film it? Oh, bro, I already know you set me up. You trying to clown me, bro? You don't need. It ain't about you need no help. You trying to clown me, bro? I know what you're doing. He did it on purpose, and probably lied to them like, yo. And don't forget, the whole concept is, y'all, he did not want his Jordans to touch the ground. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. That made it degrading. And this was also to show that y'all will do anything for money. And it's also show you can buy you a Negro if you want one. You can buy you one right now to this day. Told you. You thought slavery was over because you kept talking about it. No, that shit going right now. He was telling you, you can buy you one of these big bucks right now. That's right. They do anything for money. Gotta get this money, man. I gotta eat. Man, you can't say that, man. That man gotta feed his family. No, it's called you niggas could be bought. That's what it means. That's right. You got a price. Buck breaking. So this is what DJ Khaled did. Buck breaking. Now to prove DJ Khaled was a modern day slave owner, let's go. I bet she lived on a plantation. You see that? It's not a coincidence. He loved him some Drake. Look how dark T-Pain is. T-Pain, he robbed T-Pain. You see that? He had them Negroes on a plantation down there in Florida. Had them in that. He had them working, y'all. Thank you very much, QBD. We up. Happy holiday to everybody that's up. Salute to everybody that brings the vibe, bring the energy, everybody that tap in, and everybody that just living their life. We talking about today, nothing major, but it's an update of what I was telling people. DJ Khaled is a racist. DJ Khaled pimped the hell out of those black people. And DJ Khaled has no remorse, and he's not a damn DJ. I think the nigga probably really was some type of racist individual playing a role like he loved black people. I think that's what he got a Hollywood star for. The first individual that really hated black people, but was to convince them that he loved them to death and got rich off the shit. I think that was the biggest prank ever. I think that's what he got a star for. Fool ain't even from Miami. Fool ain't even a DJ, and Fool don't even like black people. Meanwhile, he pulled the shit off. Got a star. All right. So let's go, y'all. You see the Ace Hood? Told you, man. Pimp him out. This when DJ Khaled had his what? Fake ass Lil Wayne. I always look at Ace Hood as a fake Lil Wayne because I understand market. It was a market at that time. Told you it's a reason why you're gonna like that lady. It's a reason you're gonna grow your hair because there was a market. They started the grooming in what? 20 teens. Lil Wayne had the dreads. Every rapper had to have dreads and take their shirt off. And you're gonna see all this shit come out. Young Thug, Ace Hood, right? 2 Chainz, everybody got dreads. This is where it started. This is when the men's first started getting fancy. Before that, men's wasn't that fancy. Braids always been out. Dreads always been out. Nothing new. It's just that this era, they started going to beauty salons. They started getting twists and tangles. They started doing a whole bunch of other shit that had nothing to do with rap music. They didn't know if they want to go in the gym or hit the booth. You're going to see everybody was doing everything but just making music, y'all. That's why I said the truth of the matter you will see is you have no music. I think they stopped making music for real like 2016 or some shit. You will clearly see whenever you hear some rap music blasting, 9 times out of 10 is some old shit. And it's a reason for that. Now, take your shirt off. Now, you see what they was doing? Just know he was at the freak off mansion too. So I told you, man, what I say that is, when they done with you, you're going to get blackmailed. You're going to get blackballed. You're not going to have a leg to stand on. All right? And like I said, these rappers know their fan base. All right? This Ace Hood recent. After he got pimped out, after he's broke, and check it out. Khaled already groomed him what to do. Now, on top of that, what made Ace Hood the worst is y'all know he got embarrassed on national TV with a fake-ass Rolex. DJ Khaled gave his artist that helped him become a star, that helped him make music. He gave his artist a fake-ass Rolex. And the way the spirit works, his Rolex fell on the red carpet at a BET event. Black entertainment. The darkest one with fake jewelry. It's not a coincidence. DJ Khaled makes sure he pimped the darkest ones. See the proof? You know what he be doing. Told you, man. Y'all had no clue of modern day racism and modern day slavery. No, DJ Khaled is a racist. See Ace Hood embarrassed? Bow Wow said, damn. Man, let me find out they set you up, Ace Hood. Because Bow Wow down with the team. Let me find out Bow Wow was in on the shit. Bow Wow got word. Hey, Bow Wow, you know Ace Hood got a fake watch. They told him, did he fuck with, he be with the team. And Bow Wow on the red carpet. Hey, man, I like that watch. Whole time he being set up, don't even know it. This fool got set up, y'all. His damn watch fell in front of everybody. Shit fell off. You watching him putting it back on, the fake bezel. Putting it back on. As a rapper, on the red carpet, hit music out. No, he got pimped like a hoe. Fake stuff. This would, family, you always would get in the clues of rappers are frauds in the stuff they do. But you just didn't say nothing. You just kept going. So, being that y'all don't say nothing, they just kept the show going. This is your proof. He always had a plan to rob Ace Hood. He wouldn't even buy him a real Rolex, yet alone, y'all. He wouldn't even put it on credit. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even charge it. The highest form of disrespect if you're giving a man something fake. And tell him it's real. That's the worst. That's what the worst thing you could do. You do that in the drug game, your ass dead. So, bro, you not my brother. You gave me some fakes. Bro, the gift or the sentimental thing represents the bond. So it's two ways. If you gave me this watch and it's fake, bro, that's how you really feel about me, right? Okay. That means you tried to finesse me, you tried to cheat me, you think I'm a dummy? You also mean, bro, you don't care about me like that. Now, this also could be Ace Hood was so broke, he had to buy fake Rolex because he couldn't afford nothing else. And he had to show up on a red carpet, but DJ Khaled had him so broke, he had to buy fake Rollie. It could be that too. Either way, you're looking at that black skin with a fake watch getting embarrassed on a red carpet. Meanwhile, this happened already. Nobody said nothing. DJ Khaled been proving me. I knew who he was when this happened. Tell you, man, y'all kept accepting this shit. Y'all didn't run nobody out of town. Y'all picked Ace Hood over, y'all picked DJ Khaled over the black man that's from Florida. He from there, the soil. Y'all didn't take up for him because Khaled was winning and treated Ace Hood like straight trash. But guess what? Ace Hood accepted it. So y'all see that? Look like slavery to me. Now, why am I saying that? Because no, they ran the game a certain way. All of DJ Khaled's money, who you think it come from? Who do you think it comes from? You think of everything he owned. When I've been telling y'all he didn't make no song without no feature from black people, he got it from Fat Joe, because Fat Joe ain't make no hits without no black people neither. I'm going to keep asking y'all, can you please give me how Fat Joe been out since 93? Okay. Give me 3 Fat Joe hit records without no features on it. I told you they did the same pattern. DJ Khaled, Fat Joe, and Fresh Montana shared the same chemistry. You get the hottest black guys to get on those tracks. The black rappers make you hot. You use the black rappers to be hot, and then you leave their ass alone after that. And then in the end, you're going to have more money than all the black rappers. French did it. It worked. DJ Khaled did it. It worked. Fat Joe did it, but he's always going broke. I really think Fat Joe is slow, too. I'm going to bet Fat Joe didn't graduate from school neither. Fat Joe is a guy that talks smart. No, y'all. Y'all keep forgetting that. It's a lot of people that dropped out but never went back to school. When you dropped out as a teenager and you never got educated, you never educated yourself again, sometimes you're really still dumb, y'all. All right, it's the truth. Because Fat Joe he went broke a lot of times. He had bankruptcy problems. He'll tell you he didn't sign Eminem. It's a lot of things Fat Joe said. I know he's slow, bro. He's not good with finances. He had to take a deal with jayz in the end for $1 million. No, Fat Joe is incompetent. I also know Fat Joe is incompetent because he's so stupid he started a podcast on YouTube. And he was a big rapper with his own label and the biggest rapper named Pun. No, Fat Joe proved to me he's an idiot. What else? Fat Joe always claimed he discovered DJ Khaled. So everybody he discovered is more successful than him. Now look at Fat Joe. He can't have success. I even told you he can't even do YouTube by himself. He needs Jada. So when I do this YouTube thing by myself, please give me my respect. All right? Just at least do that part. DJ Khaled, he controlled, and he gonna do what he told, and he gonna do whatever he want to do. Because DJ Khaled was also a willing participant. But guess what? DJ Khaled ain't showed a diddler no love. So I told you nobody's gonna prosper since he's in prison. And after Jay-Z denied him, somehow Jay-Z got some okay. DJ Khaled didn't show up. He got a casket to his house. And also, it's been a campaign on DJ Khaled ever since, too. It's just that I don't keep up with it. Kodak Black went against Khaled. A lot of people have been exposing Khaled. Why? DJ Khaled thought he was going to escape the dirt, and he was going to be the man after that. You will see this game was set up clear as day, y'all. I get to show y'all today. When I tell you the Diddler's a damn genius in his own right, check it out. The game was set up where nobody was going to prosper after the Diddler go down. These are all the things I told y'all last year. Since the Diddler been in jail, what happened? Boom. Fat Joe got a charge. DJ Khaled being dragged. I don't got to say nothing about the man to the right. The man knew when I go down, ain't nobody taking my spot. And when I come back, I'm going to get my spot again. It was in your face the whole time. When I went into the whole background last year, when I found out, no, that man was the king of the whole industry. And nobody going to rise above him. When I throw stuff at y'all like, he already faces redemption. Everybody else out here is dirty. This is why I give y'all these slogans, which means any day, something come up on anybody any day because they didn't face their redemption yet. And they was with him. This man is showing you these is fucking henchmen. That's what he's showing you. The Diddler showed you it everything in your face. Holly, the people responsible for your career will be with you when you get your star. That's how it works. The people that's responsible for your career got to be there. I ain't going to say they got to be there, but it's part of the ritual. Meaning, if you get a Hollywood star, bro, at least give me a call. I'm the one that helped you get your career. Get it? But it's only right out of respect you're going to call me because I'm the one that put you in the game. No. DJ Khaled was played. When I told you those Yankees took over the South, that's what they did, y'all. They understood the key to the South was Atlanta and Miami, and they did it. You're going to see Luke wasn't the man no more. Trick Daddy wasn't the man no more. All that Jordan, none of the words you're going to see, they took over y'all shit. They took over the South, y'all. That's what they did. They took over the South. They planted who they wanted to run it. They favored who they wanted to favor and kept out who they wanted to keep out. And whoever, and that's why you're going to see, no matter where you're from in the South, all your big-time drug dealers, all your big-time rappers went to prison and fell off over a decade ago. All your people started going to the feds. It was a time in the South, you guys were not going to the feds like that. The South was not getting indicted like that. All this shit happened after the 2010s. Like I said, New York laws, RICO started going down south when rap went down south. Newsflash, South. Rap was used to bring the RICO down south. Rap was used to get down south involved in RICO activity. And this would be the formula to get most of y'all swept up. But y'all not looking at, you have been getting swept up for 2 decades now. Thanks to rap. Rap music was set up where if you indulge in the culture 100%, you damn sure gonna get a RICO charge. If you listen to the records, you're selling bricks, you're selling drugs, you're shooting, you gang, you're going to prison one way or another. And that's what a lot of people did. Then they had the thought of what? Let me show you the trap, y'all. You're going to be a drug dealer in your city to get this money. But what you going to do? You're going to fuck with them rappers. Now guess what's going to happen? You're going to start trying to buy shit, buy features. Where you get the money from? The rappers know you're a drug dealer. But you don't know who the rappers work for. That's how it's going to start. You're going to want to buy features. You're going to want to buy shit. You're going to want to prove to them how much money you got. Yeah, you done fucked up. And that's what a lot of your people did. If I keep telling you, you're going to clearly see. All you got to do is you think of your city and town before rap was that big. Think about your cities and town when it was country. Remember y'all kept complaining. Y'all was ashamed to be country. Remember y'all were talking about how boring it was down south. And y'all was remember y'all was ashamed of being from down south? People shamed y'all. Now look at when it was so-called country, how peaceful it was. All your friends were still around. Everybody had shit. Things were okay. Now look at it. It's what rap did when they took it over. See, it's a difference. Let me make this clear. See, where did French Montana establish himself? Atlanta. Blame Black Atlanta for buying everything rap. They bought it all too. They bought French Montana, meaning they loved it. French Montana's a mutt. These niggas never even could rap like that. Y'all bought it because they had that jewelry. They had those Lambos. They had the package, everything y'all love when they came down south. They know down south, y'all wasn't used to seeing Bentleys like that. Y'all was still driving Chevys after 2000, guys. A lot of y'all was still driving Chevys. So they knew the plan. Come down there with them big chains and them big cars, and y'all gonna lose y'all fucking head. That's why y'all got flipped the most. New York love rap the most. Down south got flipped from rap the most. That's what happened. Meanwhile, south, you was not controlling it. That's why I'm saying that. Who's the biggest person from the south that was running that shit in the 2020s? At the 2000s, who from the south was running it? No, Luke wasn't running shit. Nobody, no. New York was running the south, y'all. Then Texas on lockdown because of what? Beyonce. They had that locked up too. The first Civil War was fought with weapons. The last Civil War was fought with music. That's what happened. That's why all your I don't got to see your city and town. I don't got to know where you're from. I know all your cities and towns are ruined. Because don't forget it was a campaign first. New Yorkers came down south, brought the drugs, took the guns back up north, screwed y'all women, and ruined y'all cities. Brought gang banging down there too. Like I said, came down there, sold drugs, brought that violence down there, and screwed the hell out y'all woman. That's what happened. So guess what? I can admit it today. All those bros that was mad and didn't like New Yorkers coming to their city, bro, I respect the shit. Because you know what? I understood back then it was some bros, they seen through that shit back then. They know what was up. When I told y'all, certain places, they don't like New Yorkers because they know what they did to their cities. No, y'all, the North ruined the South. Put Jersey in there too and put Philly there. Ruined the South with that rap shit, that Yankee shit. I know that. I told you I'm a hybrid, man. My family from the South, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew these things. Always. And I always was the one down south that you know. I'm not the average New Yorker. I ain't like what you think I am. Get it? I'm not a New York punk. So, hey, just letting y'all know. Let's move on. Another update of what I told y'all. Didn't I speak about that vegan stuff? When I spoke about certain things like y'all were in a vegan cult. What the hell is a vegan? I thought it was vegetarian. If you want to be healthy, all you got to do is eat everything from the earth. Everything grown out the earth that is organic, dummy. Pick something, bro. Whatever. That's vegetarian. Vegan was a cult for making money off brands. Bingo, newsflash. David Banner reveals his eating preference is vegetarian or vegan and explains how Erykah Badu's advice. Check it out, man. Long story short, this fool damn near died trying to be a vegan, man. David Banner said exactly what I said. When I said that vegan shit, that it ain't for everybody. I said, because your body different. Sometimes you need iron. And I told you, sometimes I got to eat a steak or sometimes I eat a burger a couple times a month. He said the same shit. David Banner reveals his eating preference is vegetarian or vegan and explained he started talking about how he got to eat a steak. I got to eat a steak to get right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to eat a steak because he damn near about to die. He claimed he had to get blood work and his blood levels was low. Some shit going on. Told y'all idiots. Told y'all. The biggest lie you were ever told was about meat. Biggest lie ever told. That's the case, idiots. Check it out. Check it out, vegans. I'm not trying to dish you. I'm going to keep it real with this meat stuff. Why you think people eat filet mignon and you ain't never going to eat it? Why you think there's exclusive parts of meat, such as lamb, veal? Why you think they're elite, not vegans and vegetarians? Why you think they always want a nice piece of a nice portion of, the proper meat? And why you never see filet mignon in your supermarkets? And why you never see lamb in your supermarkets? Why? It's a reason for that. See, you're going to pick vegan over that trash food in your supermarket. Now, I'll give you that. I'll give you not eating that meat in your neighborhood. But you were never told that meat was bad. That's a lie. Get it? Meaning, your body needs certain shit. And some of y'all have ruined your bodies by picking up these things. Meaning, you don't eat meat, but you've been eating fucking plastic known as soy. See, idiot? Which ruins your digestive system. I'm saying that because every fad y'all follow, but every fad, y'all were following fads of death. I'm just going to let you know straight up. A lot of fads that's going to lead to your life ending short. Also, cancer, vegan. David Banner said, if you O-type, you're not supposed to be a vegan. He found out the hard way by blood work. You are supposed to get blood work done before making major dietary changes. Exactly, jackass. If you O positive, being vegan will have you looking sick as you know what, because that was the plan for these dummies to follow. Told you you're going to follow everything from California and you're going to be a jackass. Dummy. What else? If your body was trained to live off certain elements your whole life, you can't just switch it. Your body needs iron. You don't get that from being a vegan, dummy. Your blood needs iron, stupid. There's certain things you need. So if you're going to be a vegan, you're just an idiot. Because vegan is made basically of byproducts and mainly soy. The proper word is vegetarian, y'all. This is what I'm going to tell y'all how my diet works. I go what my body tell me, but I got my own system, right? I don't eat meat every day. Now, out of 7 days a week, most likely I'm going to eat chicken. I don't eat fried shit, period. I don't eat fried food at all. It's going to be chicken. At least 3 times. Then it's going to be a day I'm not going to eat no meat. I have days I don't eat no meat. Then I got my day I eat fish. It's probably going to be a Friday. And I'm going to eat some salmon. Once a week, I'm going to eat some fish, salmon. And like I said, and then I might eat meat 1 time that week. But for the most part, I only eat meat probably twice a month. And I'm going to get a decent Angus burger, a decent high-level burger, not no low-level shit, a nice expensive burger, or I get a steak. And I got my iron supply. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you are a vegan or vegetarian, I'm going to tell you where you will get your proper iron source properly, and that's called cream of wheat. Y'all know about cream of wheat? I made some yesterday. Say a lot of y'all might got low, you might get the chills, you got low blood. That's when you know you need some iron. Make you some cream of wheat. You put sugar in it, salt. I mean, your sugar, cinnamon. I make mine different ways. I put a little coconut milk in it. I got different ways. I might make cream of wheat with bananas in it. So I'm getting iron, heavy, and cream of wheat got what? Calcium. Everything for bones, teeth, structure, iron all in it. Then potassium. I put bananas in it when I feel like it. And then cream of wheat, you don't eat that shit every day because it's high iron level. So you don't need it. You only need to eat cream of wheat like twice a month. So I'm giving y'all my recipe because y'all know this episode 1243, and y'all know out of all the episodes I did, you count in your hands how many episodes you heard me sick, and you count in your hands when you heard me say I had to take off because I was sick. All right? So you remember that part, the clues in what I just told you. I'm not a doctor, but one thing I know is how to stay out of damn hospitals. It comes from not having no damn coverage. All right. So I know how to stay out of the hospital. I'll just leave it at that. So when I say that, because I told people about that vegan shit, now David Banner is admitting it. That shit had him sick. Then it killed his ass. Cause you're not feeding your blood, jackass. So the proper way is, if you don't want to eat meat, you gotta just eat straight vegetables, rice, and potatoes. All right, I got another one for y'all. Red potatoes, high in iron. When I eat red potatoes, always got skin on mine. I don't peel potatoes, y'all. Red potatoes, skin on, high iron. Period. So if you're a vegan, that's why I don't like saying that word. It's vegetarian. You just make your vegetables, rice, get you your red potatoes. That's your iron. And you know what I'm saying? You keep your broccoli for vitamin K. There's certain things you got to keep, and you got to keep your calories up when you're a vegetarian. So you got to know all that. You got to know the proper intake. Meaning, if you're a vegetarian, you can't be playing around eating little play salads. No, you got to eat hearty vegetables. You got to step it up with your mushrooms. You got to have a lot of mushrooms. You got to have black olives. So I say you got to be all in. These are all things I put in my body at least once a week. I got to put them in my body once a week. If I don't put vegetables in my body, I start feeling weak, y'all. Like, don't matter what I eat. Don't matter how much rest I get. Don't matter how much fucking water I drink. Don't matter. If I go over 3 days without vegetables, I start feeling weak. My body, I know my body. Your body talks to you too. When you tired throughout the day, that's not normal. If you got a long rest last night, and somehow you going throughout the day tired and shit, or you the type that be falling asleep in the daytime, that's not healthy. Your blood flow, y'all. Your blood flow. Sleepy. So I'm saying that, and that, like I said, we also got back in when people Johnson don't work. So guess what? Now that in the blue pill is good because the blue pill gets your blood circulating. So I know some people take the blue pill for an energy pill. Get it? So the thing is this. You got to get certain things in your bodies, especially if you don't know your blood type. So if you don't know your blood type, you're never going to go wrong with vegetables, y'all. Never. But you still going to have to get certain things in your body, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say vegan, that's idiocracy. Because it's idiot. When y'all so-called, you don't use butter and milk, that's being an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because you need that shit. Everything, see, so-called, like it said God put everything on this earth, but in your mind, you want to deal with everything man created, and that's what make you a dummy. All right? New York City housing employees convicted of accepting bribes. Only showing you this to show y'all the narrative of everybody that was legit is going down for doing dirt. See that? This also means y'all got a new mayor, and a lot of y'all going to lose those good city jobs, and you're never going to be hired again. And you're going to watch, now you're going to watch all the projects get turned into condominiums too. On that note, we still carrying on because I told y'all it's not a game. I thought it was a joke. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? How's the job? I'm showing you another one. Now, I showed you the other day the update of the robots. I showed you a whole different breed of robot. They say he moved 100,000 carts. I'm showing you another line of robots because I told you it's many, many, many different companies. Humans. I'm not going to say nothing else. You see this? This is a whole nother brand. When I kept giving y'all updates, it has nothing to do with Tesla robot. That's just one brand. I know for a fact it's over 5 brands. And guess what else? They're making them in every country. So when I told you guys it's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of time. The world has changed, y'all. This is why I kept getting on y'all about all that old stuff. That old stuff is the sign of your end. That's why I was traumatized. The more I see that old stuff, it let me know I ain't get too far in life. And it can let me know I ain't going nowhere if I believed it. Everybody that believed in rap music Everybody that believe in playing around with life, you think life is a joke. Everybody that just thought you was going to just freestyle and just have your own little way of getting through life. I'm just here to show y'all what's really going on. Your days are numbered. You just got a test run with the EBT. That EBT shutdown, that was your last warning. When I tell y'all it's going to end bad for a lot of people, these are all the things I was trying to tell y'all on this channel 4 years ago. Now it's going down. So that's why people like me and others, we in cruise control. When we talk about robots, I can go on an interview today. They sent me this shit yesterday. Your background in customer service and warehouse experience could be a strong match for this. Now, it's all about the time and scale. I just want y'all to see. I'm in a loop with the new world. I'm not somebody just running my mouth. You know why? I'm qualified to be a damn supervisor. I'm qualified to be the one watching these fools. Like I tell people. I understood 10 years ago plus, I saw my future and I saw myself a bum. I saw myself being ashamed to be in front of my children. And I had this horrific fear of one day I'm not going to be able to do nothing for my children, and I'm not going to be able to be there for them. And I'm going to be a disgrace to my family, people that raised me, and I was going to be a failure for everything I was supposed to be. And I put in my head, I had to fix it. I had to change this shit. Now, the only thing is that messed me up, my grandmother didn't live to see my change. But as far as me fulfilling to myself, I did it. So when I came on this internet, I just came to tell y'all what it was. So that's why I'll tell you, as of now, I don't have no compassion for nobody. I went through my hell. You're going to go through yours now. Because everything you're looking at is for real. When I kept telling you, humans, you're not important like that no more. See, told you, you're talking about race, you're stuck in the 60s. It's past race now. If you're supposed to be getting mad at anybody, you're supposed to be getting mad at robots. These damn robots going to take all our fucking jobs, man. This shit ain't right, man. That's going to happen. So what? What am I showing you? A whole nother company. Warehouse humanoid robots live and sort objects on their own. That's this channel. This is what it's based on. I told y'all all the ignorant shit, trending topic, that's the front. That's for us to laugh and joke. It's two sides of the coin on this channel. But y'all wasn't paying attention to the real shit. Y'all actually love the dumb shit. No, I love the real shit, and the other shit ain't nothing to me. Y'all love the dumb shit. This is the shit that's going to expose everybody in the end. Telling you right now, remember you ain't want to work all those years? Now you don't have a resume, bruh. You don't have one. You don't got a resume. Guess what else? You kept playing online, right? Did I tell you the game was to play online? The game was, oh, y'all going to be online, and when you look up, everything going to be gone, and you're going to be obsolete. That's the plan. Mexico plans to build Latin America's most powerful supercomputer. When I said what? You thought America was ahead of everybody. I said everybody everywhere is not behind like you think they are. It was this tech that sped it all up. It was the tech that did it. The tech made a third world company catch up to a poor-ass city overnight. When poor-ass countries now were able to deal with tech for shipping and receiving resources. Access to business partners. I'm in a third world country, but I'm online. I got a business partner in America. I got a business partner in Europe. I got a business investor in China, and I'm in Philippines somewhere. See, that's what this shit did. This been that. It's not a coincidence. I was taught how to use a computer, just like a lot of y'all. Some of us had computers put in our face at 7 years old, 8 years old. But somehow you're the dumbest when it comes to computers. And you made the least money. And to this day, you're the only one laughing and joking left online. Because that was the plan. You're going to be in the basement and the whole world going to pass you. Here's the proof. Because the light shined upon the darkness, but the darkness comprehended it not. So it was in their face the whole time, but they didn't understand the truth because they 3/5 of a human being and they lost their sight and ears to fucking hip hop. The headphones made them deaf. The chains and the diamonds kept them blind, and the Ferraris. Now they don't know nothing, just like a fucking robot, unless they told or programmed. So, none but harsh reality around here. Y'all seen what happened yesterday, right? Idiot behavior to show you American psychos, loon balls still running around, and you see where we at. So I'm going to enjoy my day today. I suggest y'all do the same. Now, I might come on with the lounge later, but y'all know we're doing it tomorrow for a fact. It's all in energy, but I really think that a lot of us need to be thankful for this day, meaning you living, right? You okay? Start from there. Because, y'all, the stuff we've been through, we've been going through some horrific things mentally, and a lot of people are affected. But it's because people stop just being human and people stop appreciating the littlest things. A lot of people now don't have no family. I know for a fact a lot of people are not having no Thanksgiving today. I know they're not. Then I know a lot of people, you don't want to be bothered with nobody. That's the space you in. But you know one thing, it was not always like this. That is your proof we somewhere else now, y'all. And when you comprehend that and get in where you fit in, you'll be all right. Thank you very much, Natalia. You'll be all right. Now, let's speed it up. Now, check it out. Hold up. Bill Cosby. Check this out, y'all. Bill Cosby and Eddie Murphy beefing. Eddie Murphy been throwing shots at Bill Cosby, something like that, from their old feud, their old beef. I'm going to say this, Eddie. Just let Bill be, man. Bill already went to jail. Bill just sold his damn property. Bill is 88 years old, man. Just let Bill be. That's how I look at it, man. He's already finished, y'all. He's already disgraced. Now, mind you, let me show you the article, man. They tell you Bill be laying low. Bill don't even want to come outside, y'all. Now living like a hermit in his huge Massachusetts estate. Rarely venturing out of his super secret lair high above the Deerfield River after a series of women accused him of drugging. Telling y'all, Bill Cosby laying low in Massachusetts. Just like y'all didn't know Jada Pinkett had a mansion in what? Maryland. Tell you, the smart ones, they got mansions in all the low key places, not Hollywood. The real celebrities, they get their mansions in places of peace, Arizona, shit like that. Nah. When I saw this article, I didn't even know Bill had an estate in Massachusetts. And I can imagine how it looked. That's probably his real deal big mansion. Get it? People have no clue that Massachusetts land. Guess what else? I got another thing in history for y'all. Rhode Island used to be a famous city back in the day, and Rhode Island used to have a lot of black people too. All the cities that were popular back in 1800s and 1900, early, they switched them up. Rhode Island, Newtown, was a very important city. Yep. Another secret is, back in the day, that was the real connection in New York. That it was really upstate. It was really from Long Island on up to Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. That whole Maine, that whole shit was a frequency. You know why? Because when they came from Britain, they would also come in at Newport. They would come in at Maine. They would come up and go down. So they would come in different ways. But what we was never taught in school, it was way more civilization and traffic between Maine and New York area back in the day. That was the famous part. That was the most famous part. Maine to New York, and then from New York to Chicago, Illinois. That was the main land they used to travel back in the day, popular. You know how we all go there, we do everything else now, but back then, Maine, New York was popping. New York to Chicago, the first railroad, that shit was popping. That was the main routes. So you're going to see they switched it up and made it where They try to make it like all our cities and states are separate, but certain states and cities got historical connections from when they first made the train. Yeah. So when they made highways, they switched up the whole way we think of America, how we move and travel and live. And they buried the old cities. Like I get the capitals back in the day were the real big cities. So to make it clear for you, Albany was more important than New York City back in the day. New York City was like, get it? It was no, Albany was the important part. Upstate. Because the real important part was all that Niagara Falls and all that. That was where the routes and all this other that was the main important part. It was upstate New York. And you're gonna see to this day, they keep it a certain way. Keep your ass down, keep your ass, y'all stay in the city. Don't worry about up north New York. Because that's where the real money at, and that's where the real history at, and the real estates. And another thing about which okay, like y'all know how y'all say some of these places up north, because I know the truth. I've been a lot of places down south, a lot of places up north I ain't been, because up north is the real racism. It's certain places up north you ain't never gonna see them cities. You know why? It's certain places up north. They are the original bloodlines of the Pilgrims. They are the original bloodlines of the people that came and never left. That's why certain states are carried certain way. See, when you want to know about racism, you got to know about the people in these cities and states, and you got to know their history. So, okay, you see that area right there might be racist, and they might be racist for a reason. Know why they racist? Because they got their ancestors with the Pilgrims. That's why they racist. See, it's a reason why people racist, and you got to know why. You see, okay, you might be in a city or state, and they racist over there, but what you don't know is, back in the day, it was a racist family in that city, and they had, that's their bloodline still out there. And the way they had that city set up back in the day, they're going to run it just like they did back then. They wasn't foreign of blacks back then. And to this day, you ain't going to live in their neighborhood, and that's how they do it. They keep you out with money. Money is the way it's portrayed. That's how it always been. Under coding. When they restructured America, they did this coding thing where you can't live in certain neighborhoods, period, because you ain't got the money. But those are the real racist neighborhoods. They just did it with money. Get it? Keep you out with money. Or this thing called what? We got to vote on it. Community council, they got different ways to keep you out. Now, look, I say that because Bill live in Massachusetts and they beefing, but now let's get to this. Terrence J got diddled. Now, we spoke about all this, but now I get to bring it up to date. That whole Making of the Band era, that's when the merger happened back then. When that merger first happened, now y'all can get it. When MTV, BET, Viacom all came together, Bob Johnson sold it. Diddy was the overseer of all that shit back then, y'all. Whoever was on 106 and Park had to go through him. Told you everything was controlled your whole life. He controlled Terrence J. And you're going to see. When Terrence J got this, you're going to see. Bow Wow. See that? It was always controlled, y'all. Diddy knew Bow. Y'all going to see. Y'all didn't get the Bow Wow story yet, neither. Bow Wow was controlled from a baby boy and soul. He's an industry baby. You're not getting, he was with Suge and them first. Next thing you know, he ends up with Diddy and them. Jermaine Dupri, passed around. Somehow he's fucking broke. Family. Bow Wow's another one. Have you ever heard Bow Wow speak on East Coast, West Coast beef? He was a little boy around back then. He knows a lot. I say that because people don't even look at how Bow Wow was with Death Row and Bad Boy and still somehow ended up broke. On top of being in all those movies. Because, y'all, young Bow Wow got pimped. Jermaine Dupri. This is another thing. Let me tell you some more industry shit some of y'all didn't know. Like some of y'all didn't know they signed deals. Bow Wow can sign a deal, but the way his deal set up, every movie he in, Jermaine Dupri get a cut. Every movie he in, Jermaine get money off his ass. And Jermaine could have had it set up where Bow Wow do a movie and Jermaine get most of the money. He don't get crumbs. See that? When you don't look at when you're a teenager, put in a contract, but you put in a slave contract for 5 years straight, and in those 5 years, you gross 40 million, and Jermaine Dupri only made you see 10 million. See, that's the shit that happened. Manufacturing and control. So Terrence J got diddled, y'all. I just want to give y'all an update. See Diddy licking his mouth? Terrence J was controlled by the diddler. You know about Free and Jay-Z, right? Okay, everything. When I said it was made back then, them niggas said, you going to like us. You see it now, Diddy? You going to like us. Yeah, hip-hop fans, y'all got your favorite rappers. Yeah, hip-hoppers, y'all love rap. Y'all love lyrics, but you going to like us. That's what it's all about. You going to like us. The ones that couldn't rap had to do the most work for you to like them. That's what you're not getting. The people with the least talent had to do the most shit just for us to like them. Just to keep our attention. Because the truth is, they were never the most talented. That's why they the ones sold us this game of they the most richest. You didn't follow them because they were the talented, because they were the richest. You got it shoved down your throat 20 years of how rich they are. With no proof. Because when they took over this shit, you're going to like us and you're going to like whoever we say you like, niggas. And that's what happened. To this day, it still works. It's going down to this day. You're going to like whoever we say you like, niggas. And that's what y'all did. Meanwhile, you love them to death and still do to this day. You mean to tell me Fat Joe started his podcast 2025 after Diddy got accused, after all this shit happened, after Fat Joe got booed, he still started a podcast and they still watch him? Yes, sir. You got it now? Y'all got it, right? Y'all want to see modern day slavery? Right in your face. Guess what, y'all? Those blacks talk a lot of shit, but they ain't cancel DJ Khaled. Can y'all imagine what would have happened if 47 would have did this? I told them this is why nobody respect them, because they didn't check everything and everybody the same. All right, y'all. If this was 47, come on. If this was anybody that even looked white, anything, what they would have said? No, this call your brain on rap. You didn't even know modern day slavery looking at the shit. DJ Khaled's trying to prove to us that these men are buck broken already. Y'all know for a fact they did this shit in the 1800s in the horse and carriage era. Y'all know that. If Master was too drunk on that carriage, they had to carry Master to that damn house. And that's the truth. They had to carry Master to that house up them stairs and put Master in the bed, just like that. So I know what DJ Khaled was doing. And he was marketing his Jordans because he had a deal with Jordan. Meaning, the spotlight was all about him getting a shine. And his brothers around the world, they know what he was doing. This was to show the world, you might as well come in and get this money because they're not going to get none. Don't worry about it. They in control. They in pocket. They didn't know hip-hop was going to be their handcuffs. Hip-hop was also a hypnotic device used to put their big ass to sleep. And it worked. Well, you can have a grown man pick a grown man up like a baby. And you'll see them two black men are not proud of themselves at all. It's called shame. The one to the left, like he's straining. Because you know DJ Khaled's a bastard. You know what he did? Not only did they carry him out, DJ Khaled stopped for a minute. He said, stop for a minute for the camera. You see that black man about to die? No, y'all. This was called modern day slavery. This was called butt breaking. This was called he embarrassed y'all race. That's what this was. Period. No backlash, no outburst, no nothing. This was the most horrific thing done recent. What I mean by that is this. This is racism, dummies. This is degrading. This is worse than a white man calling you a boy. It's worse than that, dummy. Told y'all so fucking dumb. You don't even know what racism is. You don't even know what disrespect is. This worse than a Confederate coming up to me right now calling me the N-word. This worse than that. Know why? He just, if a white man, if a racist, he just talking. No, this is him proving that shit. This proves buck broken. Even if you got to pay, you still can break their ass. Either way, it don't matter. Get it? When I told you, y'all have a certain role to play, and everybody know your weakness is money. I'm going to tell you again, in the Django, he broke down that skull. He said in the back of their brain is a submissive device. And everybody knows your switch, hip-hop. Trust me, it happened already. It's already over. Everything I'm saying is over. Nothing I say is a fact. I'm closing out this year because T-Pain has told us about DJ Khaled what we already knew. Is it a coincidence? T-Pain, Black is Midnight. Somehow he got jerked. He treat Drake right, though. Meanwhile, he treat Fresh Montana right. Ace Hood get a fake watch and broke. Just so happened he's dark-skinned. Yeah, I don't see the racism. The two black men born and raised in Florida signed with DJ Khaled, and somehow they end up the brokest, and he rich as hell. Somehow DJ Khaled ended up in the whole richer than every rapper that ever came out of Miami in history. In history, put Luke in there too. DJ Khaled is richer than every Florida rapper put together right now. How the fuck it happened? It's called acting, and it's called a little bit of magic. And it's called, they're going to buy it. If Jay-Z and Diddy stamp it, Fat Joe, they're going to buy it. Somehow, everybody got rich off the game more than them. New York, you got to prove now. They rather make DJ Khaled a star before they made anybody from New York be a star. The whole revelation of this is nobody from New York was ever going to be a star. And you will see everybody else became one. The only star you got from New York recent was Cardi B, and that was by way of reality TV, and they knew she wasn't no real rapper. The plan was no rapper's going to be a mega superstar where the world loves them, actually got talent, actually get more shine than us. It's not going to happen. And then just know you got a track record now. I don't got to repeat nothing. The game is exactly the way somebody wanted it. And that's why on Thanksgiving, we don't got no new music. They want us to be depressed. We don't have nothing, no family, no friends, no music, and just be miserable like them. They going to be in the house. No family, no friends, no music. They will have their little fake family and shit, but nah. Everything they do is paid for. See, things that's paid for, I call fake. So I try to got my own sayings. Not authentic. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all again. Why did DJ Khaled get that Hollywood star? Do y'all see how we all baffled by this $1 million question that none of us can answer? Because the truth is, y'all, I really can't answer. I just like make up stuff. Like he got that shit for acting black, acting cool, acting like a hip hopper. But I think Khaled was really raised to work in a gas station, and he tried his hand at this rap shit. I think DJ Khaled was supposed to work at a gas station in Miami and run it for his family. But I think being he was a privileged kid, he said, I want to rap, Dad. And they let him be a rapper. That's what I think. So other than that, I do not know how the fuck he got a star. He was not in no movies. And I think DJ Khaled, all right, now you know 50 Cent got one. People like Dre and them, okay, we're not talking about that. A person that been in this game after 2000s, no rapper got no star. How the hell did he get a star, y'all? And he's saying connections. Bro said it earlier. Bro, you don't get a star like that, bro. If that's the case, everybody had one. It don't work. The Hollywood star don't work like that, bro. It don't. The Hollywood star don't work. Everybody can't get one of those. Same way everybody can't get no Grammy, Oscar. Certain things everybody can't get. It's like that, y'all. You got to remember too, y'all, despite it's a lot of actors didn't get one. It's a lot, I'll tell you, there's a lot of people didn't get one. So this is like this might be one of the most baffling shit ever. Only way I can say he got one is by him acting like a DJ. Because the truth is, I never saw him cut no record. I didn't see him cut no record up. Because they started giving us fake DJs at the 2000s. They were used to control music. DJs control, see, remember, DJs don't just cut on records, they control what song is played. He dictated which songs going to be hits in Miami. Who's going to be on that radio? Why? Miami down south was organic. If you was from Miami and you made it to that radio and your city loved you, you might have had a hit record on that radio station. Because I know the game. The game was originally, if you was the hottest in your city and you got a buzz, you might be the first one in your city to get a record deal. Because you already proved you got your city on lock, and you already proved you get your record spins. You already proved you got a fan base. You already proved you sell out little shows. They knew all this shit. I tell you, I watched the whole game flip. That's how you got on in the beginning. See how you first got the record deal? If you was the hottest in your city with talent, your chances of getting a deal increased because you were proven to be the top artist in your city. But you're going to see they stopped it because that only happened because, remember, in your city, you had access to your radio station. So you could be from Miami, and we go to the radio station every day. We go holler at Greg Street, whoever. Eventually, they're going to play it. Eventually, we're going to get our buzz. But they came to stop that. And then you're going to see Atlanta. This guy named Big Meech came out there. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't about those Georgia boys no more making music. It started going somewhere else. Georgia, Atlanta started getting this up north shit going on. They started bringing drama down there y'all didn't understand. When you hear about Wolf getting killed, shootings, they started bringing drama to y'all state and city. Meanwhile, they're making it hot for the residents. And the plan was, don't let the locals get power of their own city. So which y'all don't get, Atlanta. Y'all praise Big Meech, but he was from Detroit. He took over y'all city. When I tell you, down south, y'all cities got taken over early 2000s. They took over y'all radios. They took over y'all fucking street drug flow. They took over y'all cities, guys. They control y'all mom and pop organic way of making it. They made it corporate and they control who's going to win. And if you win, they're going to control you. This is what happened because rap was also COINTELPRO. So on that note, you got your proof, man. See Terrence J and Diddy? Look at Diddy, man. Look at the shit he was doing. He's also responsible for Tiana Taylor's career. I'm going back in all of this because I hated the 2000s of rap. I hated that shit. I hated the whole 106. I hated this whole era. I was done with it. I always been underground. Always. Always been underground. Always behind the scenes. You see when they brought Tiana Taylor out, she was already brought out as a boy. You see, ladies, when I said that it was important for you to like her, the job was you're going to like her, and men, you're going to like the men. Tiana Taylor, what did she really do? She got a lot of, she's cool, but I want y'all to see she's who she is because of that man right there. I don't know what Terrence J did to fall out. You're going to see his career disappear. 106 in Park was controlled, y'all. See Cassie? See Terrence J? Now, you think in your mind what they did that night. See French? You think of what they was doing. When I told you, that's who French loyal to, not Max B. See Cassie and Terrence J? Has Terrence J not been quiet? Now, you see when I said yesterday, a lot of them going to die broke because they didn't want to speak on nothing? See Terrence J? He got a whole history with Diddy. What Cassie tell you? Diddy is more intimate when they have threesomes. He also likes to watch. He likes to do a lot of things. See Terrence J? No, let me show you what Diddy think about Terrence J so you get it clear. I'm showing you all this because we closing this year out, y'all. Hip-hop is over. Rap game over. Let me clarify myself and stop saying hip-hop is rap game, y'all. Rap game. I say hip-hop because they let them play with hip hop, so everybody else played with it. So whatever. But you see Diddy licking his lips, right? Everything was in our face the whole time. You see Terrence J looking at, all right, he was Diddy's puppet on that string, y'all. When I said, if you pay attention, the same celebrities we saw at 106 and Park, the same celebrities to this day getting the same praise. And y'all feel the same way about them today as you did back then. Just get this one part. They were always controlled from then to now, and they all are one big family. And their father's in prison. That's why their career is over. Because when I kept telling you he's the one responsible for their career, when I got the information from Empire, he was behind that. Meaning, okay, Diddy might be the one to get the scripts. Who's going to be in this? Well, we want to pick this person. I don't like. No, she's not going to get. Or what about Taraji? I think she's better. That guy, right? That light-skinned guy? No, I got somebody better for y'all. I can get Terrence Howard to do this. Empire, I get Terrence Howard. Meanwhile, he's behind the scenes getting cuts and checks off, helping executive producers, working deals. He's actually monitoring and filtering who's going to be on these shows, y'all. That was his job. When you think big like Viacom, nah. And you're also going to see after the East Coast, West Coast beef, it was about the diddler with this clean image stuff. And he started being around the young people on 106 and Park and happy people. He started being happy and doing all this, this good image, making of the band. But it was making of the band back then where we got the word that Cheesecake was for Beyonce, which was before she was with Jay-Z. It's way more things that went on behind the scenes that we're never going to know. And that's why you're going to see every story you got with the same scripted stories, and 1,000 people didn't even say nothing. Terrence J is one of them. All right. So now that y'all got it all, the people that didn't speak, their careers are done. If nobody's getting a check now, they're never going to get one, meaning on a certain level. So now that you got it, it's not a coincidence DJ Khaled got a casket shipped to his house, because it is being said that he turned his back on the diddler as well. So T-Pain is back, revenge. Let's say it again for those who don't believe about certain shit. Y'all still love Joe Budden, right? You still love French. All right, let's get to this one question. Do you now see why somehow T-Pain's career was over? When T-Pain was winning with that new style, meaning he had his own lane, the ladies loved him. Why? He made music for the club. That song called Buy You a Drink. 2 songs I saw T-Pain's had people going crazy, meaning they were hit songs. They rocked that whole summer, and y'all know what it was. Buy Me a Drink, and that shit with Chris Brown. That Kiss song. T-Pain was big, meaning everybody liked T-Pain, his music. Remember, it was about liking music, not the person. People love T-Pain music, but somehow T-Pain didn't want to make music no more. Did I tell you when you're with them, you're not going to want to make music no more? You got a track record now, y'all. You have a long list. Once you're around them, you're not going to want to rap no more. You're not going to want to sing no more. So look at it now. Every other genre of music, they leave a label, they finish making music. They just keep going on with their craft. Even they got to come out independent. You're going to see when you're done with them, you're not going to want to produce no more, Scott Storch. You're not going to want to rap no more. You're not going to want to sing. That is your proof. Something happens when you go with them. And don't forget the last thing. You're going to be broke. And you're not going to have no more fame. Ace Hood. Ace Hood still taking his clothes off, because other than that, he ain't getting no views. Nobody going to check him. If DJ Khaled had him taking the shirt off, it's a reason why DJ Khaled kept all his money. You looking at a man, DJ Khaled kept all his money. His riches come from all of them. Ace Hood, T-Pain. Both of them from Florida. Both of them got pimped. Is it a coincidence? You got proof now. Gave him a fake watch. I just told you the Diddler control 106 and Park and Bow Wow. Just so happened, you see him embarrassed, his watch falls off in front of Bow Wow. So you got your, check it out, y'all. You got your proof. He pimped that black man. He pimped this black man. He pimping these black men. He pimped a lot of black men. Meaning DJ Khaled had slaves. You got your proof. How? He don't pay nobody. You gonna work for free. His money come from everybody I just showed you. He built his name and label and face off Ace Hood. Meaning Ace Hood made the blacks accept him. And that's what happened. So he's broke. All right. If you didn't punch him in the face after that fake watch, if you didn't punch him in the face after you realize he took your money, that says who you are. Because I know the truth. A lot of y'all were male strippers, bro. And we're going to leave it at that. So you got your proof, y'all. This is racism. This is degrading in your face. And I'm going to say this last thing. If that was a so-called white man, the world would have had a fit. But since it was under wrap, this thing went by smooth like a baby. And nobody said nothing. On top of that, y'all, he's getting paid off those Jordans, marketing. And he probably didn't get them nothing because they're already his security guards. He did not want his sneaker to touch the ground. And that's what made this shit some slave buck breaking shit. Like I said earlier, if his legs and feet, if he was naturally messed up, then that's okay. But he did not want his, and on top of that, it wasn't a rainy day. You see a sunny day, he didn't want his sneaker to touch the ground. No, y'all, this was some horrific shit he did. On that note, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. And I will definitely holler at y'all. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everybody that's up. But only reason why I was speaking on this, y'all, because it's all over and T-Pain is now talking about it. And T-Pain is the face of a gaming company. They're having a gaming tournament coming up. He's the face of it. How I know that? Because I told you I deal with other forms of media. So I knew that they've been promoting this game tournament. And that's what I'm going to tell the bros as well too, bro. How we in a whole nother world, bro. We grew up playing video games, right? But now you actually can get paid off it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, hey, you might have been a person that didn't want to work like that. But if you took if you would have took video games serious, man, some of y'all bros could have been winning money playing Madden and all that now. Like people play these games for real as a business now, y'all. I'm not playing with you. They play that shit for a business. Getting in tournaments, trying to be a beast at that game so they can enter those $1 million tournaments because they got world tournaments in gaming now, y'all. World tournaments, meaning you playing against people from Saudi, everybody in these tournaments, big money put up. A corporation got money behind the whole shit. No, y'all, it's money in that shit now. And it's different game tournaments too. You got the basketball, you got football, you got many different games. So I've been trying to tell y'all these things since this new world been going on. It is people who've been making careers of playing video games. And you know, when you make a career of playing video games, they also are what? Streamers. So they getting double dips. See, the streaming get them through the year, and then they enter the tournaments. But this is the new robots. So I'm going to keep giving y'all updates. I showed y'all one brand. I'm showing y'all all the different brands other than Tesla. So I'm always give y'all the updates of the new robot brands. It's different brands like sneakers. It's many different brands of these robots. I got another joke for y'all. Home Depot got a special on tool sales today, Black Friday. Something like buy one, get one free, buy 0.5% off, 50% off. You know why a lot of them tools for sale? Because robots coming. So they tell the humans, get all the shit you can get now because robots coming. And guess what? you know damn well you're gonna be able to use a robot to paint your house. You can use a robot to paint, do a lot of shit. Hold drills in their hand, drill stuff. So guess what? This is another experiment they're showing of these robots at work at a whole nother company. We looked at the other one this week that moved 100 crates. So I'm going to keep giving you the updates. The robots mean the end of humans. So remember, you always saw these movies and heard about it. It's for real. Only thing is, robots not going to take your life. But whatever you can't do, they're going to do better. And whatever you can do, they're going to do better. And the plan is they're going to take your jobs. This means cut salary. This also, now look at it in a positive way. This also means if you start your business and you buy your robots, you don't have to worry about paying nobody's salary, and you don't got to worry about nobody stealing from your up-and-coming business. So like I say, it's a lot of things. These are going to be used for a lot, but I'm going to tell you the biggest thing they don't want people to know. Everybody in business is waiting for these robots. And everybody in business know what this is about. Why? I run a store. We're going to be in a cashless world. Cashless world, all I need is a robot or two in the store. That's it. The robots is my surveillance, security, and things like that. We already saw the McDonald's they got that can serve you up, robots. No, y'all, the robots are to take all low-level jobs. So get this through your head too. No such thing as retirement no more. No more workman's comp. No more you're calling out on payday. No more you stashing sick time and vacation time no more. Them days are gone, y'all. Meaning, enjoy it while you can and stack. I'm just going to tell every single person with a job, stack all your coins. I don't care who you are. Stack all you can every day. No money is death now. No money is prison. We in a different world. They sticking it to humans, y'all. Everybody had a big mouth. This to stick it to the woke movement. You know what they did? They understand a lot of people are fed up with the government, right? So guess what? A lot of them ain't gonna have no jobs no more. A lot of y'all kept talking about the Illuminati, right? Well, the Illuminati said, guess what? We're not gonna worry about them no more. Those are the new housekeepers. Every job, especially when you don't want to pay a human, or you might not want a human in your business. See, you got a mansion, you don't even want no humans working in your shit to be in your business. Or you worried about theft. You don't want no thieving. It's a senior woman, a senior from a rich family. You a nurse, but they got a robot in the house all day to watch your ass. While you take care of their grandmother, the robot there to watch you. So you ain't gonna do nothing. Tell you, man, the first people gonna have them is rich people. Then they also gonna have them when you finance them like everything else. But as of now, the starting prices is gonna be 20 grand. And that's just the Tesla one. This one is a whole nother brand. And the other, like I said, it's over 10, it's a lot of different brands, y'all. Which means you think of that movie iRobot, you just think about how you always see these armies of robots coming. And you just think about how they somewhere in warehouses right now, and it's gonna be a time where they're gonna be selling like hotcakes. And it's gonna be a day where they're gonna be normal shit. Guess what? Some of y'all are gonna feel me on this. I remember when a flat screen TV was 10 grand when it first came out. How many of y'all remember that? These same TV we looking at, I remember they was 10 grand when they first came out. 10 grand. Because they were futuristic. But what? Everybody got a flat screen TV now, right? Well, that's how the robot's going to be, y'all. That's how it's going to be. Because they also said the robots are for senseless, boring things that humans don't want to do. That's what they're promoting. Also, the robots going to be used for law enforcement, everything. Security. Think about it. You don't got to pay security no more. And guess what else they're not going to tell you? If you think them robots can't shoot, and if you think they cannot hold a gun and shoot accurate, you just think again. See, we getting all the nice things they do now. You ain't never gonna see what a violent robot do. Or get it? Trust me. Once I tell you, they show how that shit can take off a bottle top. They ain't gonna show you that robot busting that trigger. You know what I'm saying? So just be ready, y'all, because it's going down. On that note, we're gonna get out of here today. DJ Khaled is a clown because he's an actor. He act like he had a lot of love for y'all, but he didn't. He's a racist. So now that you know, man, just be ready for the new world. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Y'all stay tuned. Enjoy y'all day. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's up. Thanks for all the new people. Thanks for everybody that enjoys the content. I will be stepping it up. And like I say, I've been prepping people because we going somewhere else. I'm gonna still be with all the topics, but like I said, man, make sure you check this out. When people say not feeling your energy, it's for a reason. Everybody got their own energy. The thing is, what frequency are you on? Are you FM? Are you AM? Are you Sirius Radio? What's your energy level? Who are you? When I tell you stuff like, it's not that people don't like you. It's not about race. It's about your energy. People know about frequency, y'all. And that's what it's about. When you know frequency, you stay out of, your life goes smooth. Also, see that frequency? The people that know about frequency know exactly what they put in music and know exactly what music was going to do. Because the sound waves are also the strings that control you like a puppet master. It's called your favorite song and your favorite people. So when you understand that this whole music shit is science, it's spiritual, it's real technical, and just know it's people that know the science of it and know the tech about it. It's people that master the art of sound waves. It's people that know exactly what part of your body move when what frequency hit it. They know exactly what frequency make your ass stand up out your chair. You just don't know that. I did my studies. On that note, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Enjoy y'all day. We out. Love to everybody. One. So when I just threw that at y'all, everybody that knows the truth about the music are all the people that got rich off it. When I just went into the science, the people that got rich off this shit are the ones that know the science and the frequency of they know exactly what it's all about. They understood the science of sound waves will have people currency in your bank account, and you don't got to do shit.